McDonald's has mitigated their risks. So now it doesn't matter how many burgers they sell or milkshakes, because they know that that franchise owner has to pay that rent every single month.
Like, when's the best time to buy a house or property or anything? I'd say the second you can do it. The second you can do it, do it. And they'd go, well, maybe it's not a good time, whatever. I'd go, just do it. You'll figure it out, but you'll have something. And by the way, when you have something,
right,
you buy a warehouse and you pay $500,000 for a warehouse, and the warehouse worth $3 million, then you get to go to the bank and go, I need a loan. And they go, what do you got? And I go, well I got $2.5 million worth of equity in a warehouse that I paid $500,000 for, and they will give you a loan.
So essentially, we're in the same ballpark, Adam, but here's where the average entrepreneur, average small business owner, because let's look at it this way. 9 out of 10 small businesses fail. And so why is that? Because they lack cash flow. And when you think about that business that is failing, they're struggling to stay open, they have nothing that they can use to stabilize their revenues. So even from the standpoint of you having a warehouse, if you're running a business out of the warehouse, but you own the warehouse, at least you can borrow against the asset completely tax-free to stabilize that actual business. Someone who has a dry cleaner, someone who has a bakery, a restaurant, they don't have that. You think about the McDonald's franchise. They're really a real estate company. What Ray Kroc did was he set up SPVs and said, hey, if you want to buy a McDonald's franchise, we're going to own the building and you got to rent from us. So now McDonald's has mitigated their risks. So now it doesn't matter how many burgers they sell or milkshakes, because they know that that franchise owner has to pay that rent every single month. So what I'm saying is so we're going to take that small business owner who may be struggling, who's lacking cash flow, who's lacking operating capital, and we're going to say, hey, let's set up an SPV. We can eventually get to the warehouse, but let's go and buy some single family homes, some multi-families, because at least we can go and actually create the SPV, go and get lines of credit from the bank. And then what the bank is going to do, they're going to cover 80%. We're going to use the credit that we helped your SPV establish to cover your soft costs or the 20% down payment. So now it costs you nothing to get into that property.